Gaelacast aukla nuguam kumkilagilis etnis kayutlanla Komoks. My name is Andy Everson. We're in the heart of Komoksa territory, inside of this Komokwe built by my grandparents.
Andy's the grandson of a very well-known chief. Potlatches, ceremonies, the big house that's in our front yard. Every part of his life is culturally connected.
So this is my grandmother, Umagilis. My grandma, she grew up really in touch with our old way of living. Had a profound impact on me. Great-great-grandfather, George Hunt. George Hunt worked with anthropologist Franz Boas, made massive contributions. Started to hear about anthropology and thought, what better way for somebody to tell stories about our people than somebody from our people? This piece is called Crossroads, and it speaks to our location here in the Comox Valley. When you look to the north, we see Kwakwa art. On the other side of this wall, the Salish style artwork. I like to play with traditional formline design, like the dance screens you see behind me. Weave in landscapes, seascapes, show our perspective of the land. Giclée printing, it really opened my eyes how computers can be used. Started to experiment with elements of pop culture, play around with themes of imperialism, resistance and rebellion. My Idle No More design. Took a picture of my hand holding a pen and I drew a feather in our style. By the time I posted it, everybody started to use it. The same thing happened with the Every Child Matters design.
Andy, he's got very high standards and amazing design ability. He's blending this very traditional art form and also weaving our stories. Really helps the viewer to really connect with the art.
Did a flat design of a stormtrooper and thought, oh, it'd be really cool to actually paint up a helmet. Different armor sections, shoulders and the back, all the color, textures. And
every single line is drawn. The process takes months.
Our people have always resisted forces of imperialism, and sometimes we would wear the clothing of our oppressors, decorate those clothing to show that we have authority over our ceremonies. Contemporary pieces, pop culture. It's a way to introduce people to Northwest Coast art. It spreads out to them learning about our people. Nimhialigyu, the great sea monster. Headdress that I commissioned Raymond Shaw to make. This particular frontlet was carved by Marlowe. At our potlatch, we used these headdresses and danced in them. This dance is a tlasala, a peace dance. Uses eagle down, that spread, and when the dancers dance, it's like spreading peace and a blessing on everybody that's in attendance. Just recently, I was able to host my very first potlatch. I wanted to do something a little bit different. My wife Erin and I, we decided to go up to Haida Gwaii. I brought up 300 blankets and cash and paid her people a bride price to bring her back here. This is the bride price here to take Erin away. Her family and Haida guests came down to return the bride price. We were able to bring back the Kutikia ceremony. Here's a Kiksakstala dowry board. This is a pile of them. And at the ceremony, they would give them all away. When the father of the bride wants to have another ceremony, he would buy them all back, circulating them around the community hundreds of times each. There's this real sense of connection. My nephew Carver is a phenomenal artist. He was able to create these box flange lids for me. I would paint them and decorate them with sea otter teeth. Box lids surround this metaphorical catamaran. My little brother Jesse came out with an axe and broke this in two. Those goods now have to be distributed amongst our people. Hundreds of custom-made blankets, bentwood boxes, masks and regalia. Brought back dances that haven't been shown in over 100 years. The government made it illegal for us to gather in a building like this, to potlatch, to sing, to dance. My grandparents took it upon themselves to continue to do their traditions, spoke the Kwakwa language, wearing their regalia and showing the pride in our people at a time when it wasn't so cool to be Indian.
My clan has had no record of the last time that they had feasted. It was awesome.
There's a few wet eyes in the house. I know my mom's were.
The mentoring that goes on in this building and beyond, it's really inspiring.
My Uncle Andy brings that better sense of who we are and where we come from. He's helped to light the spark, to keep our culture alive, to be proud of it.
In the back room, everyone's like, I want to wear that. Everyone was trying to grab it first. Pure awesome that it got danced.
This is Aaron and I dancing on the beach where we had our traditional marriage ceremony. This is an eagle and it has a raven as an eye. This one is a raven and it has an eagle as an eye. In the eyes of each other, the other one sees. Dancing together is a title because that's what we do. We dance together through life. When I'm creating artwork, I think about being on the dance floor here or at the drum log singing. Teachings that my grandmother gave me. The stories that we learn along the way. Our artwork is just a way to remember our stories and to pass on those name songs and dances to the next generation. It's really incredible to be part of such a great family.